Attention, Vikings fans. Devastating news has shaken the preseason and triggered a ripple effect behind the scenes of the team. An unexpected decision by the coaching staff and a setback that puts enormous pressure on the receiving group. As the season is about to begin, the Vikings scenario has turned into a real roller coaster of uncertainties. Welcome. Show your support for the Vikings by reaching 100 likes on today's video. The main character of this story is Rondale Moore, the wide receiver for the Vikings who has officially lost his season after suffering a serious knee injury in the preseason game against the Houston Texans. Confirmation came after examinations by the Minnesota Vikings medical team, leaving no doubt about the severity of the problem. Moore, only 25, lives a professional drama marked by injuries that compromise his career. Signed for a modest amount in the offseason, $2 million for 1 year, he brought hope to the Vikings organization, especially as an explosive and dynamic player who stood out since his freshman year at Purdue. However, his recent trajectory has been marked by knee injuries, including one that kept him out of last season when he was still with the Atlanta Falcons. With this loss, the Vikings will have to rely on a quite inexperienced and challenged group at the wide receiver position. Jordan Addison, Jalen Nailor, Lucky Jackson, Ty Felton, Tim Jones, and Jeshaun Jones are the names now facing more responsibility in the offensive line to try to fill Moore's absence. To worsen the situation, Justin Jefferson, the team's main receiver, is out of the first regular season game due to a minor hamstring strain, leaving the position even more vulnerable. Moreover, Jordan Addison is serving a 3-game suspension, increasing concerns for the initial matches. The coaching staff's decision regarding the usage of these less experienced players or the search for urgent reinforcements will be crucial for maintaining the team's ambitions. The Vikings' offensive line, already pressured by Jefferson's absence and now without Moore, faces a critical test in what many expected to be a high-level performance season. In addition to these changes, the Vikings also announced the release of linebacker Brian Asamoah II, a third-round pick, and the waiver of offensive lineman Zeke Correll due to injury, making the roster slimmer and more susceptible to variations that could negatively impact the team's overall performance. The regular season is very close, and every decision, injury, or recovery gains massive importance for the Vikings. The coaching and physical preparation staff will need to act quickly to piece together this puzzle and try to avoid a turbulent start in the NFL schedule. Though the roster showed potential recently, these adversities highlight the necessity for tactical and administrative restructuring to prevent incredible talents from being wasted due to physical issues. Rondale Moore, with his speed and skill, would have been a key piece. Now, the challenge is enormous to field a strong campaign without two of the main receivers. In short, this episode puts the Vikings in a dilemma: rely on the young players, reorganize the receiving core, or seek moves in the market to soften the impact of Moore's absence. The fans are restless and demand quick and efficient answers from the franchise to keep the team competitive. Final opinion. Losing Rondale Moore is a tough blow for the Vikings, who urgently need creative solutions to avoid a potentially promising season turning into a struggle for improvisations. The front office and coaching staff will have to demonstrate agility and vision to get through this critical moment. Provocative question. Can the young Vikings receivers rise to the pressure and adequately fill the absence of their main targets? Is the fanbase ready for a rebuilding season? Call to action. Like, comment your thoughts on this scenario, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for exclusive Vikings and NFL analyses.